I'm on here because I've had enough. And I don't think I'm the only person. I cannot be the only person.
Cost of living is no longer about the cost of living. It's officially become the cost of survival. 47 rand for lemon creams. Are you just?
How do they think we're going to keep surviving?
Really? 47 rand? That was our South African brother. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, right? But the last time I checked, lemon cream weren't made of gold, right?
Like this? Are you kidding me?
This is for the parents of older kids, like 8-year-olds plus, and I mean this in the sincerest way. Are you guys okay? Yes, this is another supermarket rant.
I'm fed up with how much it costs to eat. It's just ridiculous how much money you got to spend on food. I don't even want to be hungry no more.
What in the actual inflation is this? One lemon for $3.50.
I have had it with grocery prices. I got a rant this morning.
This is for the parents of older kids, like 8-year-olds plus, and I mean this in the sincerest way. Are you guys okay? Yes, this is another supermarket rant, because the supermarket has become my most despised place on earth. It surpasses play centres and the gyno, and that is absolutely saying something. I just dropped into Coles to grab a few things, and I'm trying this new thing where I'm spending intentionally, and I'm thinking about where every single one of my dollar is going. And for me, I prefer to support the local grocer than to support the big food chains. Mexican tonight, so think like black beans and diced tomatoes and corn out of a tin, like things that are meant to not cost a lot of money. And I walked out of there spending $82, and I came out of there with one meal. I have little babies. I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, and between the 4 of us, those 2, my 3-year-old doesn't eat. She eats oxygen. So like, to combine, they're probably the equivalent of 1 child and 2 adults. Like, how are you feeding these pre-teens and teenagers who are like garbage disposals, who just eat everything? I know that's what I did when I was a kid. Like, at this, I'm sitting in my car. That's how furious I am. And at this point, I just feel like they're just taking the piss.
$2.27 for sidekicks. Oh my God.
I'm fed up with how much it costs to eat. Like, it's to the point where it's like, how is we supposed to be the moms like the TikTok girlies where we taking our kids to the aquarium and it's $65 per kid to get in the aquarium when we could barely feed them? I spent $425 on groceries a week and a half ago. Whoa. And I'm running out of stuff already. I look in the freezer, ain't nothing left but a half a pack of ground turkey and a whole chicken.
Oh, and let's not forget or overlook the fact that it's not just the food prices skyrocketing, it's everything. From the gas to electricity to even simple case of water. Water that's supposed to be free. I mean, water, people. We are talking about the most basic necessities of life, and it's starting to feel like a luxury item. It may even get worse. It may get worse. So I hope you're preparing, possibly for apocalypse. I'm not here to scare anyone, but just take a look at what is going on in the world right now, and you tell me what you're supposed to be thinking right now.
Where is the rest of the food at? I just grocery shopped. The juice gone, eggs dwindling. Like, it's too much. Then you can't even eat out either. Why is Wingstop $18.99 for a 10-piece? Since when? It used to be $10. $10 for a 10-piece with the fries back in the day. What is going on? Chipotle, $18. What was $18? What was $18? Subway, Panera, and don't even get me started on trying to eat healthy, because now I got to buy my fruits and vegetables weekly, every 4 days, not even weekly. It's just ridiculous how much money you got to spend on food. I don't even want to be hungry no more. For real.
I don't blame you.
I cannot believe supermarkets are still hiking their prices up as much as they are at the moment. I've just done my weekly food shop, and I've noticed price increases since I did my last one, which is about a week and a half ago. For example, this long grain rice was 50p when I bought it last. It's now up to 65 pence per pack. This pricing here for this rice, I bought 4 packs, was from the 22nd of March. And now on the 3rd of April, it is now 65p. So what I bought here would now cost me £2.60. But the thing is, this isn't just the one product that's gone up in price. Everything has gone up with it. And like these 10, 15, 20p increases are huge, make huge impacts on your total food shop bill. And it's just insane how prices are still just going absolutely through the roof. Like, how are people supposed to afford this? For me personally, there are some things that I have to buy branded. My son is autistic. He will not eat certain things. And there is no point in anyone telling me, oh, just get him to try the cheaper option. If he doesn't have what he knows, he will not eat. And I'm not going to let him starve. And then my youngest son is dairy free. So I have to buy dairy free alternatives on top of what I already have to buy already. So these things are just adding up so crazy in price. It genuinely frightens me that I have a family of 4 to feed. And these prices just keep going sky high. Like, at what point is it genuinely going to stop? Because I don't think it will be long until this white packet of rice costs £1.
No.
This loaf of bread I used to be able to get for 45p. It is now 85. It's almost doubled in price, and it's just
It's
honestly, when is it going to stop?
Wow.
Because people cannot afford to keep going on like this. It's just...
Anyone else in Canada finding it hard to work a full-time job, but knowing that that is not enough money to survive at all anymore, and you basically have to do a side hustle or there's literally no chance to get ahead, but because of your full-time job you are so exhausted you don't have energy to do a side hustle, but you know if you don't, you will never be able to buy a home, have a family, or even get a friggin' cat? Or is it just me? Because this isn't fun. Okay, you're kind of like every year going down while inflation's going up, just being like, please help me.
I have had it.
Before she goes on, do you know what really gets me off? I mean, like, it's not just about the prices, it's about the impact on every day, you know? Families are struggling to put food on the table, and even students, they're skipping meals. Can you imagine? How are they going to get the knowledge that will help us to take care of the world in the future? People are sacrificing their health and their well-being just to make ends meet, and it's really heartbreaking right now. It's really infuriating, and it's something that we all need to pay attention to.
With grocery prices, I'm sorry, I got a rant this morning. I literally got a rant this morning. I can't do no coffee and chats because I ain't got no coffee. I am so tired of it not being no food. I literally just spent $338 on groceries 10 days ago, y'all. 10 days ago. I come in here to make breakfast. Ain't no biscuits, ain't no bread, ain't no sausage, ain't no bacon, ain't no water, ain't no, one applesauce is left. Like, my asparagus is bad. What is really going on? Okay? Cause you can't even justify I ain't got no McDonald's money. It's food at home. It ain't even food at home. We got nuggets, no fries, peanut butter, no jelly, ham, no burger. I mean, seriously, I can't. But the gas prices, the grocery prices, then y'all like, oh, you're such a good mom. Have 2 more kids. You gonna feed them?
What in the actual inflation is this? 1 lemon for $3.50 and a red onion for $2.50. I know we should be voting
One
with my dollar,
onion
not
for
buying this, but what do we need to
$2.50.
do?
Whoa.
I've been ordering all my groceries online from Target through Shipt since 2021, which means I have itemized grocery receipts from the last 2.5 years, and I wanted to do a little price comparison. So this is comparing winter 2021 to spring of 2023. So as you can see, Cheerios went up a full $1. This 4-pack of Greek yogurt I buy also went up a full $1. I'll calculate and put an average of the price increase percent at the end. 27% increase on strawberries. This granola hopped from $3.59 to $4.79. The lower price items are where they really sneak it in because this is a 67% increase. Yikes, here's another major jump for an originally low-cost item. Yet again, another increase of over $1. So the average for all of those was an increase of 42% in the last 2 years. So this is honestly so terrifying, especially as an entry-level employee making a lower salary compared to an average adult. Between the food increases and the rent increases and being a single person, it actually terrifies me. But I hope this is validating to some of you that if you feel like you're doing a bad job budgeting or wondering why you're spending $100 every time you leave the house, it's not because you're doing a bad job. It's because the media is lying about the increases that we're seeing, and they're much higher than they're saying they are.
Okay, I know there is a lot of frustration out there. This is March 2024. It's still hitting hard. And despite all what the government is trying to do, things have not really helped. It's not helped a lot. So, and there's still a lot of anger and a lot of uncertainty. But it's the thing. We can't just sit back and let this happen. We need to really speak up, and we need to demand change. We need to hold those in power accountable, because at the end of the day, it's not about politics or economics. It's about humanity. And if we don't stand up for each other, who will? Who will? I mean, it's not like these things as they are supposed to be like this. It was forced on us. That's how I see it. That's my personal opinion. So to everyone out there feeling the pinch on these absurd prices, know that you are not alone, and we are all in this together. And together we can make a difference. So let's just roll up our sleeves, let's raise our voices, and let's fight for a future where nobody has to choose between putting food on the table or keeping the lights on, because that's the kind of world I want to live in, and I hope that is what you want too. Thanks for tuning in to the OB podcast. I'll give you more clips in the next video. Talk to you in a bit. Cheers.